Hello, this is Victor at restoringmercedes.com. Today I have another vacuum pump here. This is the PSE pump, door locking pump. Many names, but this is the door locking pump in general. Technical name is obviously PSE pump. This is a W140 chassis. This is a 1996 S320. So now, this pump had burnt out motor, obviously. You can hear it. And also somebody tried to fix it, so they took the whole vanes apart, and that took me a long time to actually put them together the right way, because there is well, anyway, it's like it was a challenge, but I did it, okay? Because you cannot just take it apart and then put it back together. It's gonna work. No, that doesn't work like that. So anyway, new motor is installed, and the whole vane assembly, the pump assembly, is also put back together right. Loctite, torqued, and just did right. Plus the hoses, plus the new wiring, and pressure and vacuum disconnected, and what have you. Now we're going to just test it, because we need to know that if this pump works properly. So I do have my, these are not my favorite connections, but I'm gonna do it because I have to give it away. It has to go. So anyway, the ignition, some others. So let's do the pressure and vacuum on the door locking. Now I'm doing this at about, actually let me lower the voltage down to 12 volts. 12 volts, very low. And I just want to see pressure and vacuum on the gauge, obviously, because the gauge is supposed to show you how much is the pump capable of, you know, like what is it capable of doing. Okay, so here, this is our pressure gauge, and let's see what we got. I can't reach this. One second, let me move this thing around because this is unbearable. Like I said, this is something that I don't usually do the way I do it right now, but let's just do it anyway. Okay, so vacuum, that's 12 volts, very low. Pressure, 0.5 bars, very nice. That's at very low voltage, by the way, 12 volts. And the reason I do it at this low voltage is because if the battery is low, yeah, this thing is like all messed up, so I gotta buy a new one anyway. So the reason I do it at the low voltage like this, because you want to see low voltage when the battery goes dead or very low. If you want to unlock the car with the battery that's at 12, 11 and a half, whatever, you still want to unlock the car, because otherwise you're gonna set up your alarm and this and that. So that's why. Okay, fine. So I'm gonna raise up the voltage to about 13 and a half. 0.7 bars, 0.6 vacuum. So that's perfectly fine. Very nice. I'm very happy with that result. So I know the pressure and vacuum and the pump is capable of producing pressure and vacuum. Now, because it's a 1996, the rear headrests, it's a transitional model, so 95 to 96 and whatever. So this one was, it's still active, but it's kind of blocked off because the rear antennas in the back are no longer, and the Mercedes omitted those. So there's a cap on it. But we have the rear handle, the one that comes in and out the trunk, that we need, obviously. So let me get down to those. Oh boy, this thing is like, I have to seriously change that. I've been using it for so long. Oh boy. Well, whatever. Let's just make the video about like showing where we're going with this, because we need this thing to come out. That's the handle, the trunk release handle, and then once the handle is out, obviously it has to go back in. Okay, well, what do we get? Trunk release right here. Handle is out. I'm just using the actuator just to make it easier. Let go of the connection and the handle is pulled back in. And also you hear the solenoid to hold it in place. As you can hear it, I mean, I don't know if you heard it, but it's like it's holding the handle in place so it doesn't come out. So if you have the problem with the vacuum circuit, this is the vacuum. We'll get to that in a minute. But if it's not holding, then you will be able to pull it out. The handle will come out. One more time. Which one is it? Handle is out. Handle is back in. That's the rear handle. Now, that is that. We also have our headrest release. That's going to be kind of interesting to do, so let me try to do it with the same actuator. Maybe it will move, maybe it will not, but all I need to know is if I hear the solenoid activating inside, so I know that the headrest will come down. This circuit is for the rear headrest. S320 has regular headrests, not electric vacuum. So let's try to give it power, and at the same time, before I give it power, you will see that this bottle here, it's all collapsed, and there's not vacuum, but it's obviously not pressure. So if I activate the circuit, this bottle will start to inflate, and this thing is probably not going to go down much, but the bottle, that's what we need to see. If it starts to inflate, and because you know it's collapsed right now, that means that the circuit works. So let's go for it. Which one is it? RHR headrest release vacuum minus no. Well, that didn't work on me. Why? Vacuum headrest release vacuum FKS. Yeah, that's supposed to be there. Ignition, maybe that's off. Oops. Excuse me. Oh, of course, yeah. The only. Okay, that's why. Because the only way for this circuit to work is if the ignition is on. That's why I have this other extra wire. Fell off, of course. No big deal, because I'm doing it like real quick. It's just that I have to make it go, make it work. Alright, so I have my ignition on, and now we're going to activate the circuit. As you can see, the actuator went in and the bottle became a little less. So we can try to do it one more time. Open it up, FKS, and it's late. I mean, it's late already. I'm tired, so just bear with me. All right, one more time. So yeah, the bottle doesn't have enough vacuum anymore. Okay, fine, I'll make vacuum in it. make a little vacuum, connect it to the vacuum line, and activate the rear headrest one more time. So this is supposed to go in. It should be enough. Yes, that's enough. When the engine is running, there will be a vacuum going to this pipe, so to this terminal, and that should be fine. And that's it. No more holding. That's not the that's not our the handle. It's not the handle. It's just once the vacuum is created, headrests fall down, and that's all we need. So at this point, I'm pretty much okay with this whole situation. I shut down lumbar support, and I shut down the vacuum support because we don't know if the car has any kind of issues. So for that reason, we're going to leave just the door locks, the handle, and the rear headrests. Open. Door locks. That's the door lock circuit. And we also checked our pressure and vacuum, and that is also on point. So I'm okay with this pump. That should be good to go. Just need to put it back together. And this little spigot here that holds the motor. The motor is actually stone cold. That's very good. And at this point, everything checks out okay. So yeah, so I'll put the back cover back on, and the pump is ready to go. So that's all. Victor here, restoringmercedes.com. Thank you for watching.